So it's Wednesday morning and my pain isn't that bad, so that's a good thing. I made a video last night and I'm debating whether or not I'm gonna upload it. It's about some personal stuff, but I might remake it because it's it's a little personal. But I don't know, man. I'm just laying in bed this morning. I really need to go wash my hair. I haven't brushed it in like a hot minute. Look at that. It's like almost dreadlocks. It's so bad. I need to tan my legs. Look. Oh yes. Oh yeah. Boom. Anyways, I don't know what the point of this video is. I guess I just want to get on here and vent because I'm home alone and I've been doing a lot of thinking about stuff and my brain's just been like kind of all over the place. I did change my YouTube channel name back to Gnome Novels, and I gotta change my channel art, just because, I've had my Tumblr for like 7 years. Okay, maybe that's an exaggeration, but I've had my Tumblr for like a really long time, probably for like 3 or 4 years, and it has a decent following on it. And I started off my Tumblr for it to be a bookler or a book blog. And at first it started off that way, and then I started adding stuff in, like, my fandoms and stuff that I'm into, and then it just kind of snowballed from there, and now I just kind of post whatever the fuck I want. I still am into a lot of fandoms and stuff like that, and obviously Sherlock and Harry Potter and, Marvel movies. All that stuff is like my heart and soul and my life, and I love it so much. So I guess, I want to transfer what I've kind of done with my blog over onto this channel, and this be my verbal way to express my emotions and feelings and just vent and just kind of let it be what it's going to be and not force it to be in a box, because if you know me personally, which you probably don't, I'm not someone who likes to be put in boxes. I guess I'm more of a free spirit. I don't know. I change my mind a lot about a lot of things, and so for me to put a bunch of labels on myself and put a bunch of labels, at least on this YouTube channel, on what I want it to be, I don't think is going to work for me, because that's not being authentic to who I am as a person. Because who I am as a person is a little bit all over the place. And that's totally okay. Like, you don't have to be a certain thing or adhere to a certain group of rules or anything like that. I mean, if that's your jam, you do you, boo-boo, but I'm not like that. So, I did just upload the video that I edited last week, and it was kind of painful to watch just because it was so awkward and quiet. And but I think it was good for me to upload it, because I think towards like the end of the video I started picking up my confidence, and you can tell that I was getting more comfortable in front of the camera, and the more I do it, the more I think I'm going to be comfortable with it and actually enjoy it, because at first, making just that video of me talking kind of to the camera when I'm sitting on my bed, it's just like, oh god, like cringe alert. But I'm glad I uploaded it. It's a starting point. It's a place for me to grow from. I kind of have now a baseline, and it's just, you know, it's like when you write a rough draft. It's gonna be shitty at first, and then you go back and kind of edit it and make it into the story that you want it to be. So I think the more that I post and the more videos that I make, it's just gonna bloom and turn into what it's supposed to be. So that's a good thing. In other news, I don't want to talk too much about what's going on personally in my brain, just because there's been a lot going on. I do want to update, so I have, you know, kind of a visual representation of where I'm at right now in my life. I just want to say that as far as my chronic illness and stuff goes, which is kind of self-diagnosed at the moment, I've yet to see a doctor, but I have some insurance now lined up that I'm really excited about. So like, my insurance is legit. I have it. I get to go see a doctor soon, and I'm so excited because I just want to figure out what is wrong with me. Because I'm so tired all the time. I hurt all the time. It's just, you know, my brain's foggy. Today is a better day. So like right now, this is really good for me. In that last video, like I was probably functioning on like a maybe 50% fuel tank, 50% of what I should be functioning on. Right now I would say I'm at like 80%, but still not feeling totally here. The doctor I did see when I went to go pick up my bipolar medication was feeling around on my glands, and she said that it feels like I have a swollen thyroid gland, and she wanted to take my blood right then and there. However, my grandparents were paying for the doctor's appointment, so I was like, oh no, don't do that, because I don't want, you know, my grandparents to have to pay for a bunch of stuff. It turns out though, if I had gotten my blood drawn, she was gonna like waive the testing fee, and so overall it would have only cost like $6. So I was like, why didn't I just do it? Because I could have had something figured out at least. Just dumb. But now that I have insurance, I'm happy about that, because now my grandparents are going to be able to be reimbursed for what they spent on my medical bill. And on top of that, the medical insurance that I have covers like everything, so it's pretty great. But yeah. Oh my god, my arm's getting tired from holding this. I'm trying to think of what else there is that I can update on here and say. I'm really enjoying California. I love it here. People are a lot different here than in the small town that I was living in. I feel a lot more accepted, a lot more able to be myself, and I think that has helped me not only in my mental health but as well as my physical health, because before I got to California, I legitimately felt like I was dying. I thought I was gonna die. As dramatic as that sounds, like I was so stressed, and nobody was taking me seriously on how bad I felt. I think people were just writing it off as me having a manic episode, and I was also out of my medication at the time, my bipolar medication, so I'm sure people, you know, my family probably thought it was just me having, you know, an emotional meltdown or whatever, you know, because I'm not on my meds. And, you know, I think maybe that did contribute to it at the time. But because I've been on my medication now solidly for 3 weeks and been very good about taking it in the morning and at night around the same time, you know, and it hasn't changed. I'm still having body pain. I'm still, you know, feeling crappy. I still feel tired all the time. So obviously it's not just all in my head. There's something going on, and I want to find out what it is. I forgot where I was going with this conversation. uh, I guess that's all I really have to say. I just... Boob. I miss my clothes. I came to California with, like, you know, maybe 5 shirts and like a couple pairs of pants. I can't even wear the pants right now because it's so freaking hot. So I have 2 of these shirts that are exactly the same. So I've been wearing like the same outfit over and over again. And I'm like, I just want to go shopping, but I have no money. I will hopefully look into getting a job pretty soon. I need to get my massage table out. I'm like having withdrawals from doing massage, y'all. Like, I miss massage so much. Even though physically I don't think I'll be able to do as much as I used to be able to do. Which sucks monumentally. But I think, you know, I honestly truly believe in my heart that I was like born to do massage, and I was born to help heal people. I feel like that's my calling, and that sounds really cheesy, but it's something that I would still want to do if I was completely not being paid for it, because that's what I love to do. And as much as I complain about people and wanting to be alone and not talking to people, I really do love human beings. Like, I want to make the world a better place, and that starts with the individual, and that starts with healing the individual. So anything I can do to make the world a better place, I want to do. I'm such a Hufflepuff. Also, fun thing, if you are a Hufflepuff, you should go join the Facebook group Hufflepuff Pride, because some of the nicest fucking people on the planet are in that group. It's like a giant family, so join it. Anyways, that's all I really have to talk about for now. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care of yourselves. Love yourself. Do something for yourself today. And I love you. So yeah, I'll talk to you later. Bye!